done what Jed asked me to do. I should see if he needs anything else. Yeesh. Glad I'm not a 19th century miner.
Are you finished up with everything you want to do?
Yeah, I took care of everything you mentioned. Is there anything else you'd like me to do?
Nah, the boys should be back soon. Speak of the devil. How you feeling?
Not great. Not awful.
I got Alex covering for you.
For real? We need to talk. I'll be on the rooftop, okay?
Okay.
I think that's enough for today. You did great work. You'll be a damn fine addition to our team. You can't keep an injured man waiting. You better go upstairs.
Thanks.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Time to talk to Gabe. How's your jaw? Is the pain bad? Look, Gabe, I'm really sorry.
What?
Do you have a cooler under there?
I like to hide beers around the house. Because, well, you never know.
You never know what.
You just never know. So, need a manager for your underground cage fighting career?
Gabe, I'm really sorry.
How many bones have you broken? Like, on other people?
Dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Don't apologize. I'm fine. Now that we're talking about it, guess I never realized.
That I'm a crazy person?
No, come on. I never realized what your life must have been like. On your own.
It was fine.
You know, when I pulled you off the Mac and you hit me, I was angry. Then I thought about how you took him apart. Like you've done it before.
Didn't you go to juvie? Isn't that like prison?
Yeah. That was the hardest time of my life. Some days I didn't think I'd make it out. But I get the feeling you've been through worse. I can tell there's something going on with you. Something troubling you. Maybe it's time you open up.
I want to talk to Gabe, but what can I even say right now to explain what happened with Mac? There's something off about me. I know what other people are feeling. I can see these auras around them. And if they feel strongly enough, if they're angry or sad or afraid, I feel it too. And then I lose control.
And this has happened
For a long time. Like Mac. I felt all that anger like it was my own.
I think it was pretty clear that Mac was angry.
It's more than that. He wasn't just angry at you, he's angry at himself. He thinks he's gonna lose Riley.
Did Riley tell you that?
No, no one told me that. I just feel it.
Sure it's not just, you know...
It's not just in my head, Gabe. I promise. It's not from meds, or stress, or trauma, or whatever. It's real.
Can you tell what I'm feeling right now?
It doesn't work like that. It's only when you feel really strong emotions.
Oh.
I don't expect you to believe me. No one does.
So you can actually feel what other people are feeling?
Yes?
You're like going inside their heart.
I guess I am.
Dude, you have superpowers.
Getting beat up and having no friends. That's a super curse, dude.
Okay, maybe superpowers is a bit strong. It's just... I have no idea what's going on with people half the time. Charlotte's teaching me how to improve my emotional intelligence, but this is on another level. You can get in there. I mean, that's really special.
special. That's really your take on all this?
Totally. I mean, it's whatever you make it, right? But it doesn't matter what's going on. I'm here for you. Don't forget that.
So, when were you going to tell me about the guitar?
Oh, shit. You found it. It was supposed to be a huge surprise.
Surprise?
Well, what do you think?
I love it. Thank you so much.
Of course. Welcome home. Oh, hey, dude, what's up?
Hey, is Ethan up here?
No, he was heading home.
He was, but haven't seen him in a while.
You don't think...
Maybe? Fuck, maybe he did.
What is it?
I think he went up to the mountains.
If he actually did, we need to move. Now.
Let's go.
Ethan?
Ethan! Come on, pick up, pick up.
Alex. This way. Wow. Been a while since I was up here.
You don't do your ranger stuff around here?
Private land. Outside of my jurisdiction. Dad brought me up here a bunch when I was little, though. I was his miner in training. That was back before mining meant blowing the tops off mountains. Any luck?
And touch base with the safety team up at the site. They're gonna postpone tonight's blast until we find them.
Oh, at least we're not racing the clock. Hey, you good?
Charlotte's gotta be losing it right now.
Hey, she's tough. Always has been. Come on, let's take a look around.
This kid. Can you imagine the shit we would have caught from Dad if we'd done anything like this?
Hey, we're gonna find him.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Hey, thanks again for your help. Could have been a lot worse if you hadn't kept me in the loop.
Of course.
I'm gonna go take a look around. Let me know if you spot any sign of Ethan.
Sure. I can do that. How was Ethan planning to get into the mine? Landed a job on my first day. Maybe this fresh start is still salvageable. murder barn. Will we, though? Nope. 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 Super nope. They were gonna set off charges tonight. Thank God Gabe got a hold of them. How is the rubber zombie the least creepy thing out here? Hey, bro. Wanna get wasted at the old mine? The real monster here is underage drinking.
Hey Ronan, how are you?
You don't realize until you're up close, but mining equipment is super murdery. My joyride in this will have to wait until after we found Ethan. Maybe Julie McNamara doesn't need your approval. I need to find out where Ethan went. It's pretty beaten up. Wonder what happened to it. Probably not as fun to ride in as they look. What happened here?
Massive cave-in. Bunch of trapped miners. All nearly died. Jed led the whole team back to the surface.
God.
Yeah, that's the day Foreman Jed became local hero Jed. And then Typhon closed up this site, basically bought Jed the Black Lantern.
Huh. Same logo. Did Ethan base his comic on this place? Okay. If the wall is an illusion...
Nothing obvious. Maybe we should...
Notice anything?
No shit.
I'll be damned.
The whole story is about Ethan's character breaking into a monster stronghold deep underground.
Sounds like the mine to me. Does it show where he went?
Not sure. The comic ends with the monster hunter climbing a watchtower, which shows him where to go. There. The silo. I bet that's the tower. That's where he went.
You're a genius.
Yeah. Great find, Alex. Gabe, you want to take a crack at unlocking that gate?
I'm on it.
We should also be able to get to it through the processing building. If we can find a way in.
Let's take a look then. Okay. Ethan based his comic on this place. Maybe I should compare his drawings with other stuff in the area. So if the zombie is here, then... If Ethan really followed the path in his comic, finding him just became a lot more doable. I don't think so. Thanor follows the trail away from the campfire. I think Thanor went a different way. Wait, so did Ethan? Oh, man. Think there's like a side door back there?
I don't know. I guess there might be.
Give me a hand.
Okay. You figured that out from a comic book. I'm gonna try to get the lights on. You try to figure out where Ethan went.
Ethan must have come through here. How did he get out? Have I got some good news for you? What? Ethan must have gone upstairs. Pretty sure Ethan climbed these stairs.
Okay, but then how did he get out of here?
So this place was a death trap when it was operational too. Cool. Cool. We passed caution like an hour ago. Okay, where does Thanar go next in the comic? Ethan made the jump from here to the conveyor belt? Oof. Think I'll find another way through. Looks like Ethan climbed the conveyor belt out to the silo.
Yikes.
Maybe there's some way to open the door. Not in the comic. Okay, I'll stay out. But not because you told me to. Wasn't in the comic. The silo. We're getting close. Heads up!
You figured out the door.
Yeah. Turns out you gotta open it. Who knew?
Will wonders never cease?
Kinda wanna push all the buttons. Also, kinda scared to push any of the buttons. Ugh. Let's hope omens aren't really a thing. Ugh. Worse than sleeping on the ground. So much stuff just left behind. This thing has seen better days. Brian seems like he knows what he's doing. Glad he's here. Brian seems like he knows what he's doing. Glad he's here.
What took you so long? You never forget how to break a lock. It's like riding a bike.
Where to next, Alex?
Thanor looks out from the watchtower and spots the secret entrance to the stronghold. If we can just... There. That's where he's heading.
That's by the ravine.
Shit. Let's go. We close?
Think so.
Ethan! Ethan!
And what is
Ethan!
this kid even doing out here? This time of night, up in the woods? Good grief. What the hell, kid?
Ethan! Alex! I'm scared!
Oh my god.
Ethan, I'm coming for you, buddy.
Wait. Hold on.
What if it doesn't hold you guys' weight?
Ethan? You okay? Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here. Just hang on.
Why would you even go over there?
Don't!
Yeah, it's not gonna hold your weight.
Don't! His fear is so strong. If I get near it...
It's no good. We're too heavy.
Shit. What about me?
Alex, are you sure?
Remember how I taught you how to anchor a belay? Awesome. Show me. You okay?
You don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all right.
You sure? It's okay if you're not.
No, I'm good.
Not really.
You know, I actually believe you when you say that. Alex, can you make eye contact with me? I'm gonna tie this rope around your waist. The other end is tied around your brother. He'll use that stump as a fulcrum to feed rope your direction. Follow?
So far.
Yeah.
Awesome. You're doing super good. Remember, slow is steady. Steady's fast. Piece of cake.
Slow is steady. Steady is
Piece of
fast.
cake.
We're gonna fall.
Hang on, Ethan. I'm coming.
You got this, Alex.
Go back! You'll get hurt! I'm not going back without you. You're stuck with me till we're both safe.
Real close. Just a little further.
How did you even get over here?
Hey, Ethan? I'm here to help, okay?
No! Get away!
Shit. It's too much. I have to get him to chill out.
Tell him to tell you about the comic book.
Ethan, I need you to calm down. Can you breathe for me?
I should never have come out here! I was so stupid!
Yeah, you were
Okay,
stupid.
hey, focus. Talk to me.
Yeah, that we can both agree
You
on.
want to tell me how you got out here?
I was trying to cross to the other side. A log fell.
That's fine. That's okay. Let's talk about what comes next.
Gabe is our anchor. I got a really good balance.
Gabe's got us. We're not gonna fall. He's got the other end of the rope.
No, I can't move. If I move,
You're not gonna fall, buddy.
it doesn't matter.
He's not making any sense. I need him to calm down. We can't stay here, Ethan. We have to.
It'll see me. If I
What?
move, it'll see me.
What's gonna see you?
You don't understand.
He's right. I don't. I can't help him if I don't understand what he's afraid
What's
of.
going to see him?
And the only way to understand is to feel what he's feeling. Oh, fuck. I can't believe this is happening.
Okay, well,
I can do this. I can do this. Oh my god. What's happening? It's like I'm seeing the world through his eyes.
Warden wouldn't be afraid, but he's just a story. This is real.
I'm not just feeling what Ethan feels. I'm seeing the world like he sees it.
I brought all this stuff. None of it will save me.
what's real? Okay, what is this?
I thought I could hunt the monster, but it's hunting me.
Okay,
What monster?
he's not afraid of the fall. He's afraid of...
Can't let it see me. Can't let it see me.
It can't be real. Oh, but it looks pretty fucking real. Hey. Hey, I see it too, Ethan. The monster, I see it too. And I'm just as scared as you are. But Ethan, we're safe. You know why? It can't see me. Bangle vanishing, just like Ninth Warden.
I thought that was just a story.
Well, some stories are true. Like monsters. So, you're gonna
Well, give
hold my
the
hand, alright?
yeah, or give the bracelet
As long as
to
you're
him,
touching
and
me,
he'll
you're
think that
safe.
he can't be seen either.
Don't look down, okay? We'll be done before you know it.
They're headed back. Keep tight on the belay, Gabe.
Not over yet. Oh god. Okay. One step at a time.
Okay, let's go.
Alex,
Yeah, buddy?
I'm still really scared.
No, you'll be okay.
There's nothing to be afraid of. I got you.
But what if you let go?
I'm not gonna let go.
Do you think the log will break?
No, no.
Don't worry. I got all the way across before, remember?
It could still break.
Our emotions are connected. I need to keep him calm.
Oh my god.
Ethan.
They're good, man. Tight grip. We're close now.
Yeah, so let's walk a little faster.
That's it.
Yes.
Come on. There you go. I got you.
What is that? Wait, I thought they weren't blasting.
Gabe?
Oh my god. They said they weren't gonna blast. Oh shit. They said they weren't gonna blast. Oh boy. What? Okay, Alex told Gabe about Ethan's plans. Okay, so 50% did. And 50% didn't. Alex told Riley the truth about the fight. Alex stayed out of Mac and Riley's fight. Oh, I should have told. Okay, Alex told Gabe about the power. Okay, about her power. I did that right. Okay, Alex hugged him. Okay. Alex encouraged Riley to be honest in her interview. Okay. I didn't see the gnome. Alex enjoyed a song in the record store. Alex didn't stop at the listening. Oh, I didn't see a listening booth. Oh my god. Okay, Alex told Ryan that Gabe was a badass. Well, I got that right. Alex rocked out with Gabe on the broom guitar. I got that right. Okay, she found evidence of Gabe's search for her. Alex expressed pessimism about Haven to Charlotte. Okay, I didn't do too good on that one, but whatever. Okay, so it's a 50-50. Alex told Jed she's never been a server. Okay. Oh, Alex told Gabe she loves the guitar, which she did. Okay, so he was impressed with her performance. Okay, Steph did beat us in the jukebox game. I didn't really get that, though. Riley broke up with Mac. Riley and Mac are... Okay, well, they're still together. That's their business. Ducky was reunited with his favorite whiskey. Oh, that's what I forgot. Oh, wow. Okay, so what's the next chapter? I don't have that. Oh, okay, alright. I thought I had to purchase it. Wait, he died?
I'm not big on speeches. I've always
Oh my
believed that the
God.
role of the bartender is to shut up and listen. And by that measure, Gabe was the worst bartender I've ever known.
I never issued a speeding ticket to someone on a bicycle before, till he came along.
He cared so much about my admissions essay. Even though he probably couldn't spell admissions or essay.
He booked my band to play the Lantern. All the way from Seattle to pretty much right where I'm standing.
I can recall 14 specific instances where Gabe said something that made me laugh. The first was 2 years ago.
So, long story short, instead of a ticket, I ended up buying him a beer.
Gabe stood like 3 feet away, grinning like a doofus at us. I'm sure there were more people, but I only remember him.
And then he said, I know! That's why the K is silent. Then the fifth time...
He cared about everyone.
He was the kind of guy you wanted to be around.
He was a world-class bullshitter.
He was my best friend.
All I want to say about Gabe is he came into this bar as a stranger, but he left it as family. Guess that's that then. What happened to Gabe was a senseless, tragic accident. And I just wish that...
It wasn't an accident.
Son, now is not the time.
Gabe called the mine. I gave him my sat phone to be sure he could get through. They fucked up. And now Gabe's dead.
That was my shift. If anyone had called, it would have gone through me. Nobody called.
You're lying.
He's definitely lying.
In front of Gabe's own fucking sister. Alex heard the whole thing.
He's right. I was there when Gabe made the call.
I'd like to hear what you have to say about that, Mac.
I'm not saying anything. Just, I didn't get a call. Draw your own conclusions.
All right, folks. This is an ongoing investigation.
But he did make the
we
call.
review the sequence of events?
Well, son.
When I saw you at the record store, you seemed pretty eager to find Gabe. Remember why? Another fight with Riley, maybe?
No, I don't have to take this.
Just saying. Pretty wild that you come stumbling out of Gabe's apartment with your face all fucked up.
Ryan.
And just a couple hours later, you just so happened to
Yeah,
miss the
but-
call that would have saved his life.
Look, I
The
told you
sister
there was
did
no
that.
call to miss. Okay, maybe the call got dropped. Or shit, I mean, it's not like Gabe was Mr. Reliable all the time.
Watch your mouth, Mac.
Ryan, that's enough. Now, I'm just as eager as you to understand all this, son, but there was a time...
Bullshit, Dad. This little weasel's calling Gabe a liar at his own fucking wake.
No, I am just telling you.
Mac, I swear, if you say there was no call one more fucking time...
Stop it! Stop it now! This is not the time or place. We're all here for Gabe. Okay, Ryan?
Sure, I'm sorry. It's not... I'm just... I'm not the one who killed him.
You're right, you're not the bad person. And he did make the call.
Aren't you, though?
What the fuck did you just say?
Ryan, back off.
Oh, I'm just saying. I thought I heard that you
Mac,
were the one...
you shut the hell up.
No. No, go ahead. You got something to say, Mac? Let's fucking hear it.
Come on, guys. Don't
You
make me
guys-
intervene.
All right.
Oh my god.
Fine. As long as we're tossing around accusations, way I hear it, you're the guy who cut the rope. Why not you?
it. Wait's over. Everyone, out.
Alex?
Hey.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Not really. But I will be.
It's not your job to keep it together.
Thanks. Do you, it's messy, but do you want to come in?
Sure. You play guitar?
Yeah, well, sorta. I used to.
Cool. Gabe would try to pop wheelies outside the record store to make me laugh. Never worked. Till he wiped out. That was hilarious. Gabe really wanted to do the LARP for Ethan. But by the end of it, he was more jazzed about it than anybody.
Wish I could have seen it.
We took this a year ago. No way. I can't.
What?
He actually kept it. What a dick. Sorry. I just need a minute.
Yeah, no problem. Calm down, Alex. You're fine. You're fine. Whatever that bottle made her think of, it really messed her up. I wonder if I could help her the same way I helped Ethan. I need to feel her sadness, to figure out how to help her. Foosball champion? Why would that make her so sad? Now I can find out what's really going on with Steph.
Damn it, fucking overpowered blue meteor.
Aww. Is your controller broken too?
We're playing until I win.
Then I'll be crashing here tonight.
What are they called again?
Don't shit on my yard! They're amazing! Their guitarist has one arm.
Badass.
Dude, give it up. I already booked a bus ticket.
Wait, hear me out. One more game. If I win, you have to stay. If you win, I'll cover the ticket.
You just lost $50.
Here's to your new job at the station.
Oh, didn't I tell you? I'm not taking it. I move to Denver next week.
You what? Ladies and gentlemen, presenting your new foosball champion, Gabe Chen.
Oh, you're the worst! Can't believe I have to stay in this stupid town.
I think we both know you could have beat me if you really wanted to. So you're welcome.
Bullshit.
I think I know enough to help her now. Still can't believe he's gone.
Yep. He's the whole reason I'm still... I'm sorry, Alex. Don't mind me.
How about a quick match?
Did Gabe tell you we played?
I just had a hunch.
Yeah? Well, you're right. I don't really think it's a great time. Fine.
First to 5 points?
If you say so.
So, how often did you and Gabe play?
It was one of our favorite games.
You must be pretty good then.
Mm-hmm.
You were in a band, right?
Yeah.
What'd you play?
Drums.
How long did you play with them?
Too long.
Gotcha.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, I went in. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh my god. Nice. Oh, she got one. She got one. I win.
5 points! That's game!
Yep. Big shocker.
Oh, hey, at least you played your best.
I mean, that obviously wasn't my best.
No, I get it. I mean, this is a tough game. Requires skill, timing, and the will to be a champion.
Oh, is that how it is?
It's great to play with you.
Okay. Joking aside, playing this stupid game with you is exactly what I need right now.
You're on.
I don't know what I'm doing, please. Oh, fuck.
I'm actually trying this time, so you better focus.
I am focusing.
Good. Wouldn't want you to get distracted or anything.
Certainly not.
Shit.
Greatest Northwest band of all time, go.
Are you trying to distract me?
Oh, of course not. Slater Kinney, if you were wondering.
Nice. Oh. Oh. Oh, she snuck that one by. You just let it roll right in.
Oh, yes! Let's do one more game.
Let's not. I don't know
don't
what I'm
know.
doing.
Oh, come on. You know Gabe would never let a tie stand.
Well, then it's settled.
This is it. For all the marbles.
So many marbles.
Definitely the kind of game you want to focus on, no matter what happens.
Totally.
Hey, so are you into girls or what?
I
I'll
have
date
no
anybody,
idea. I knew
assuming
the
they're my
lesbian
type.
question
What's
was
your
gonna
type?
come up.
I'll let you know when I meet them.
Who's what?
No way. Come on.
Damn it. You're on to me.
Nice. Oh no. Bro, you're cheating. You cheated.
Oh,
You
fucking
cheated.
finally! The House of Chen crumbles at last!
Good game.
Thank you? You're a much better loser than Gabe. That's no fun.
Sorry to spoil the victory.
So you feel a little better?
It's kind of crazy that you knew exactly what would cheer me up.
Don't give me too much credit. I'm the one who really needed it.
So, what are you gonna do now?
What do you mean?
That shit with Mac. He's clearly lying, right?
I'm not sure what Mac's deal is. His story doesn't add up.
Yeah.
I do know that I need to find out exactly what happened that night. For myself and for Gabe.
I've got your back.
Okay.
No matter what.
Thank you. That means a lot.
I should head back to work.
know Gabe made that call. But did Mac really let the blast go off just to get back at him? I never got to see bartender Gabe in action, but he left some pretty big shoes to fill.
Getting dressed shouldn't be so hard. And yet...
See? I can be a person. Hey, Shushu. Thanks for sticking around. The kind of person who got that worked up over a college essay could be capable of almost anything. Feels like a million years since that day with Gabe. Hasn't even been a week. Not much to toast at the moment. It's a start.
Those cups still look dirty.
So long, depression food. Clean home, clean mind. Right, Dr. Lin?
I wonder how she's really holding up. One of the happiest memories I have. Thanks, Gabe.
At least I got to have a few good moments. You served him well. Thank God for this thing. We'd never have found Ethan without it. Gabe used to swat the controller out of my hands if he thought I was going to beat him. Jerk. Would have been fun to see Gabe crush some sweet powder. Or whatever snowboarders say. I could probably use a little more practice. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. No birds today.
Gabe really loved this place. Gabe was such a dad.
This thing's been up here a while. Isn't that Steph's old band?
I bet Gabe could even make golf fun.
Why look up at the sky when you could look at a sculpture instead?
I'll toss those soon. I swear. I thought this was going to be the one. Finally. Despite all the disappointments, I really let myself believe. I believed you completely. I let myself hope, really hope, for the first time in years. Even after I freaked out in front of you and hit you, you didn't push me away. You sat right there and told me that I wasn't broken, that I was special, and I belonged. Then you died, and I don't know what to believe now, except you're gone again, and I'm still here, alone.
Just wanna take all of this pain. Just wanna take all of this pain. This pain. Those moving feet, they made a stop. Careful with me. Be careful with. Gentle with me. I should have heard.
Oh, hey, kid, you don't have to do that.
Too late.
Wanted to apologize. For all of us. We're all grieving, but that's no excuse. It was your brother's wake, and you both deserve better than listening to a bunch of fools squabble.
I appreciate it. That was pretty rough. Although it's hard to imagine a good version of your dead brother's wake.
No, there's no good version. Just all of us trying to get through it together the best we can. Wasn't the first wake held in this old building. I doubt it'll be the last. Anyway, if there's anything I can do, just let me know.
I need to talk to Mac. I know he's lying. I just don't know why. Any idea where I can find him?
Well, he helps out Eleanor at the flower shop. That'd be the place to start.
Thanks.
I feel like I should warn you, though. You might not get the kind of closure you're looking for. If you get any at all. Just don't pin all your hopes on Mac Loudon.
I don't have a choice. He was my brother. I have to at least try.
Yeah, you do. But if you get a chance before you go all dirty Harry, swing by the dispensary. Charlotte wants to see you. And one more thing. I've been meaning to give you this for the last few days, but I didn't want to disturb you up there. It'll get you through that door and the one upstairs. This is your home now, for as long as you'd like.
What about rent? I don't want to be a freeloader.
Don't worry about that for right now. We'll work out a way for you to earn your keep when the time comes.
Thank you.
Give him hell.
I have no idea what to even say to him. I feel sick. Haven has an indie movie theater. Impressive. No one could blame me for wanting to drink all my sorrows away.
Hopefully, things around here can settle down again.
Yeah, that'd be good. RM and TB. I wonder who they were. I can't believe Steph got me to drink that bedazzled kiwi whatever the fuck shot. They look happy together.
That's my late wife in that photo. Not a day goes by that I don't miss her. But these last few, they've been hard.
I can imagine.
Jed definitely has a decorating style. I'd call it steakhouse chic. Okay, Jed said I might find Mac in the flower shop. But I have time to swing by the dispensary if I want.
Not sure when the words Gabe Chen and Wake will stop being weird. But now, isn't it? Okay, this is probably the most Haven thing I've seen yet. On one hand, there's the open road and the freedom to run away from my problems. On the other, helmet hair.
Oh, you heard about the accident? Was it on the news? No, no one's been fired. Yet. Yes, Mom. I still have a job at Typhon. They still have plans to expand. No, Mom. It would not help for you to call them.
I wonder how many fish Ducky's caught in this thing.
I don't know. It's gonna be a vote or something.
Hey, Pike.
Hey! How you holding up?
Guess I've been better.
Yeah, right. Dumb question. Hey, I want you to know I meant what I said back there. Gabe was something else. He could bring a smile to my face even on the worst days.
Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying.
And, when you're ready, I still need to get your statement for the investigation.
I think I'll be ready soon.
Yeah. Yeah. No rush.
It's bullshit. We have a right to know what's happening to our jobs.
You guys don't think anything's really gonna change, right?
It's hard to say.
Yeah, because they won't tell us a damn thing.
I just still can't wrap my head around it. Someone died?
It's a shit situation, but the least they could do is be upfront with us about our job security.
Exactly.
I just hope the council passes the vote.
So, anyone seen Loudon?
Not since his shift that night.
Poor son of a bitch.
We should get him a beer sometime.
Wind chimes. The original jam band. One doctor had me try meditation. I always just fell asleep. Might be a good time to check out the dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me.
Sure. I have a pottery class Wednesday night. Want to join?
Class? Maybe? Could we get dinner first?
Yeah, I usually grab a bite with Katie. You should come.
Oh, I meant just the two of us.
Dude, we hang out all day. Aren't you sick of me?
No.
Might be a good time to check out the dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me. Oh, sorry.
We met briefly. You're Gabe Chen's sister, right?
Alex, yeah.
I didn't know him well, but I could tell he had a big heart. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Charlotte? Alex, hey. Jed said you wanted to see me? I just wanted to see how you were doing. I've been trying to stay busy mostly. Yeah, distractions help. How about you? I can't even imagine what you're going through. Honestly, I'm really trying to keep it together for Ethan. He's hurting. I hear he's been having a rough time. He practically just lost a father. But he's shutting me out. He's never done that before. Not when it mattered. Everyone grieves differently. Maybe he just needs some time. We've been through a lot together. With the divorce and moving. He's never shut down like this. I just can't get through to him. I can't get over the feeling that the one person who could help me deal with the aftermath of Gabe's death is Gabe. What is this? An affidavit from Typhon. If I sign, I'm agreeing not to press charges in exchange for a payment. A big one. That's so shady. Why would they be offering you money if they didn't do anything wrong? They say it's an offer of good faith. But you're right. He's dead because of them. And I'd be letting them off. Are you gonna sign it? I don't know. I'm trying to put Ethan first, but... What would you do? Do you think it would be a betrayal of Gabe? I don't think you should sign it. I'm sorry. I know it's hard, but you can't let Typhon buy you off. Gabe made that call.
and I'm gonna prove it. I need some time.
Thanks for being honest.
If they're willing to pay Charlotte to keep quiet, they're definitely hiding something. Glass pipes are so cool. They're like works of art that can also get you high.
I'm gonna figure out why Mac's lying.
Sweet logo. Bet Charlotte designed it herself. Charlotte's dedication to her art is so inspiring. These bougie dispensaries are gonna put all the creepy dudes named Gene out of business. I really love Charlotte's style.
That's a zemi. In the Dominican, they're said to house the spirits of gods. Mostly, I just like how it looks.
It's really cool.
When did you start needing a PhD to smoke pot? Stairway to Haven?
Believe it or not.
God, put some clothes on. I could totally paint that. I just don't want to. These are my kind of discounts. A little steep, but can you really put a price on a kid's dreams? Nice contribution, Gabe. And he did it all with one rusty saw and a bottle of gin. Impressive. Wonder what it's like to have I do my drugs out of a glass sculpture type of money. Still need to check the flower shop for Mac.
It's fine.
Yeah. A warning would have been nice.
I love being on hold. I love this song. Finally. Cancel AAA membership. No, I said cancel. Cancel! Not transfer, cancel!
Representative. Representative!
I have to imagine Gabe would be amused to know he made it in the newspaper.
Person. I just want to talk to a person.
It's fine.
Steph asked me to pop by the record store if I had time. Steph asked me to swing by. She's got to be around here somewhere. Helpful.
Hey, good morning, Shady. How are you? Happy Monday.
Gabe was hoping I'd get back into playing. Maybe I will. Val, I just want to be friends. Chrissy looks sweet. It would definitely be wrong to claim someone else's lost dog. Right? Looks like Steph might be working on a new project. Another issue of legendary monster hunter Thanor. Ninth Warden's cool, but not as cool as Thanor. The breakup section, huh? That's rough, buddy. I hope we all get to see more adventures of Thanor. I can't believe he ordered that record. Fuck. Haven't listened to Firewalk in a while. I like their old stuff better anyway. I'm glad Gabe convinced her to stay. Haven's favorite and only choice for modern rock.
Hey, I'm glad you stopped by. I've only got a sec, but... Have you talked to Ethan at all? He's taking it really hard. But what you did for me this morning got me thinking. What if Ethan needs something like that too? Something fun and distracting. Something like a LARP.
Like the one you and Gabe were gonna take him to?
Yeah, but designed just for him and Thanor.
He'll love that.
Yeah, I'm glad you think so. I need your help, though. I want it to be as good as it can be. Ethan gave you one of his comics, right? So, what do you think? Who would the famous monster slayer have the most fun defeating?
Stormrider looks like a worthy opponent. He gets my vote.
All right, then. Oh, I gotta get back in there. There's some stuff in my comp book. Be cool if you could check it out. Help me make some calls.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, Haven listeners. That was Phone Tap with their new single, Elephant in the Room. We've got a sweet block of indie rock coming down the pike, but first, a few announcements. The Spring Festival is just around the corner, sponsored by Typhon Mining Company. Admission is free this year, so bring your friends, bring your family. Hell, bring your ex. I'm sure it'll be different this time.
Oh. Looks like Steph wants me to do more than just make some decisions. She wants me to play a bard. Guess I'm in. Let's start with my name. How about a throwback to Ethan's old buddy? Ability time. Distortion Field sounds fun, but Healing Serenade could really come in handy.
Oh
Let's
fuck,
go
I
with
pressed the
Distortion
wrong
Field.
thing. Oh, shit.
How did I meet Thanor? A wolf and an ogre walk into a bar. Oh god. This LARP thing just might work. Let's hope I can do Alwyn justice.
private mining interests will put their bottom lines before your family's health. You don't say. It's sweet she's planning a whole LARP for Ethan. Still need to check the flower shop for Mac. Nothing says festive like 3 exclamation points. Pretty many more?
I looked over the budget. If we only open 3 days a week, we'll be able to scrape by.
Is that it? Are we always just going to scrape by?
Things will get better. Piratey Peaches is making an actual profit, remember?
Fine. You were right about Piratey Peaches.
Oh, I was right, huh? How do those words taste?
Not like peaches.
We should push the rum raisin harder. It's surprisingly addictive.
You haven't been putting actual rum in it again, have you?
No. Anyway, I took out a radio ad too. That'll help.
Please say it's not the one you read to me the other day. That was so weird.
It's not weird, it's fun. Don't you like fun?
Sonny.
It makes an impression. Don't worry, okay? This town's gonna make a comeback. Trust me.
I sure hope you're right.
Eleanor?
Oh!
Sorry.
No need to apologize. How are you, dear?
Oh. I'm, still just trying to adjust, I think.
Give yourself some time. Change is always hard.
Is Mac here?
Oh, he was helping me not too long ago. I think he just left. Can't have gotten too far.
Got it. Thanks.
No website.
I think she has Alzheimer's or something. She's in the early stages. She seems kind
She
of
looks terrified.
forgetful of things.
I can't leave her like this. Oh God, they're multiplying.
Okay, this shirt rules. Is it Riley's?
I should get an emotional support dog. But like, for other people.
I like this butterfly. Is that a lamp or something? That's pretty.
That must have been a different time.
Yeah, I think... Oh, it is a lamp. Those are pretty. I think she's in the early stages of Alzheimer's.
Okay, time to figure out why she's afraid. How does she hide all of this?
Hide what? Is she losing her business?
All my memories are fading. I feel broken.
Okay, what's back here?
If Riley finds out, she can't find out.
Find out what?
Thank you, dear. We'll get started on it right away. Just come by with the check whenever you're free.
Wait, that voice sounds familiar.
The memory is gone.
Okay.
The doctor said I had more time, but everything is becoming so out of order.
She's got Alzheimer's or something even more serious. Clearly she's sick.
If they know about my condition, they'll make me close this place.
Holy shit.
Oh my goodness.
It's not just that she forgot what she was doing. She's afraid she's forgetting everything. But how
It's
can I help her?
Alzheimer's. Oh, how can we help her?
Forget what you were working on?
You could say I'm having a bit of a senior moment.
Well, maybe I can help.
Retrace your steps, ask Riley. Think harder, focus on something else. Retrace your steps?
Seems like you have a lot going on today. I could help you retrace your steps.
Oh, I don't want to keep you.
Hey, I want to help.
Yeah, she's got Alzheimer's, poor thing.
Okay, what would Eleanor have done first?
Hey, Fortnite
Did you trim these flowers
how
today?
are you?
I'm
doing well, thank you. How
remember.
are you? Okay, so she doesn't remember if she trimmed the flowers. Let's see.
You must have flipped the sign to open.
I always flip it first thing when I come in. And then I open my mail.
Okay, so let's go open the mail.
Something must have distracted me.
Better. We can do this.
Okay, so you open your mail. Okay, there's the mail.
You were over here when I came in. Maybe you were counting the drawer.
You don't have to do this. I'll be all right on my own.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere.
It looks like the cash register circuited out and blue. Maybe that distracted her.
Could a phone call have distracted you?
Yes. I got a call first thing in the morning. But I can't think who it was.
Maybe we can find something to remind you.
The voice was very familiar. It was a lady. Was it your daughter? Hey, Shaka,
Could it
how
have
are
been
you?
Riley who called?
I think that's right. She called to tell me about a new order. Goodness. What was the order for?
Well, evidently for flowers. Oh, what about the flowers in the case? Was it for this?
Rush order. This must be what Riley came in for. I think that order might have been for these lilies.
Of course. Riley helped me pick them out before she left.
Now we just have to figure out who ordered them.
Okay, let's look at I mean, you've got a computer. Shouldn't it be on the computer? Okay, it's not that.
Just gotta find that check.
Wait, the cash register.
The check for the lilies would be in here, right? That could tell us who bought them.
It should.
Mr. Jedediah Lucan. Huh.
And what's today's date? Leaf flowers, $89.
Looks like the lilies are for Jed.
That's right.
$89
Riley
worth
dropped
of
off an order
flowers?
for Jed.
A bouquet of flowers.
I knew you'd figure it out.
I couldn't have done it without you. Seriously, Alex. You're a godsend. Jed must be hosting some event. I wonder why he wants lilies, though. They're traditionally for funerals.
It's for his wife, isn't it?
She doesn't remember.
Or Gabe. I mean, if I tell her her Alzheimer it's only going to make her forget again, so, and if she knows, it'll just really make her sad.
You know Jed. Probably doesn't know the difference between a lily and a tulip.
Don't sell him short. He's more clever than he seems.
Okay.
Thanks again for your help. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
I won't. Promise. She was finally feeling better. I didn't want to ruin that.
Yeah. I gotta see.
Great things have small beginnings. Or something.
Okay. Okay, this is the
Eleanor
next
said
part.
Mac is nearby. I don't see him here. Maybe at the bridge?
That's not a cat. That looks like a cougar. But he's a crazy man. That's not a cat. That's a cougar. A mountain lion lady. You found a mountain lion. Search for Mac near the flower shop. Okay. Okay, the bridge is this way.
How's your progress at Moondrop Ranch? Did you buy your chicken coop?
Eleanor. Thank you so much for spending that time with me today. You're an angel. It's my pleasure. I'm glad I could help. Are you feeling okay now? Yes, much. Thank you. Okay, well, that's good.
No, I couldn't. I spent too much money romancing the lumberjack.
I can't believe you think I would like this game.
Just play it, you'll see.
Only if you start Dust and Daylight.
Okay.
I'll think about it.
Oh, there he is.
Time to get the truth. Mac.
This isn't gonna be easy.
Alex. Look, it's not a good time.
You owe me an explanation about what happened to Gabe.
I'm really sorry he died. And I appreciate that you didn't out me to Riley the other night, but I can't talk to you.
Why not? I know you're lying. I get that you're afraid. You're lying.
Drop the act.
Let's just
I know you've been lying about that night.
You don't know shit.
Mac, come on. He was my big brother.
I can't.
Something definitely has him scared. Maybe if I could tap into his fear, I could get to the truth.
You could. Let's do it. That's what your power is for.
I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
Let's talk about Riley.
We're done here.
No, we're not done. Talk about what a crappy job he's doing at the gardening. There has to be something. Is there nothing in the phone? Thank you so much.
I'm gonna choose to believe this isn't about me.
Transplants? Okay, I need something. Wait, I need something about his girlfriend. Okay, let's talk to Riley. I mean, that's his girlfriend. Can you walk over? Yeah, let's run. So, where does Riley work? Let's see.
Too bad I can't just run away from all this.
Okay, I can't go that way? Alright. It never really said where his girlfriend works.
Sorry about today.
It's not your fault. But I was really looking forward to climbing Teller's Peak.
I think the trails will be closed for a while. Someone died up in the ravine a few days ago.
Well, we can try again when I come out with Mom and Dad for the 4th of July.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay. Where does his girlfriend work?
This location gets all the foot traffic. And word around the water cooler is the mining company is about to expand. More jobs means more customers for you.
What about that accident? Frankly, I'm a little spooked. If Typhon goes under, I'd lose all my business.
It's very unlikely that anything with Typhon will change. They've been the largest employer in Haven for decades.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm sold.
Glad to hear it. I'll draw up the contract and call you tomorrow to talk next steps.
Great.
Huh.
The park looks fun to explore.
Yeah, but we're looking for Riley, not exploring the park.
I used to babysit Ethan when he was little. This whole thing is so horrible. Did you see him over by the water? Yeah, he looked rough. I didn't talk to him. I wasn't really sure what to say.
I feel like there's a lesson here about love leaving a mark on the world. But I'm not in the fucking mood.
Yeah, neither am I. Where is Riley?
This is cool. In a Wicker Man sort of way.
Wait, what? Golf basket? Hold on. Sculpture. Lots of sculptures. So it says. Oh, Ethan! I wasn't looking for you, but...
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Alex.
Do you want to talk about it?
I'm fine.
Okay. Definitely not fine.
He looks so alone.
I'm here for you whenever you need me.
Okay, but this still does not tell me where Riley is.
You're writing a novel? Since when?
I just started. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Babe, this is great. We wanted to take a class together, right? Let's do creative writing.
That wouldn't start.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Man, these overnight shifts really take it out of me.
Yeah, my sleep schedule's fucked.
Coffee in the morning, whiskey before bed. Works like a charm.
Hey, Riley.
Alex.
Hey.
That fight Mac had with Gabe over your secret meetings. They were about you applying to college, right?
Yeah. Ever since the first time Mac lost his shit in front of them, Gabe and Charlotte had tried to get me to end things with him. And after all this, I can see that they were right.
Do you think he could have ignored Gabe's call? I mean, do you think he's capable of that?
I don't want to believe that, but... Sorry. I'm really not ready to talk about it.
Are you sure? Sometimes talking about it can help you sort it all out.
I'm just not there yet.
You and Eleanor seem close.
She's taken care of me ever since I was little. I never really knew my mom, but she's always been there for me.
What does she think about you going away to school?
She's thrilled. I think she just wants me to end up happy.
Will she be all right without you?
She's a tough cookie. but I do worry about her sometimes. She's getting older. One day I'll have to take care of her.
She has Alzheimer's.
I know having you work with her in the shop has meant the world.
Yeah. To both of us.
I know you and Gabe were close. How are you doing?
I miss him so much. He was like an older brother to me.
I'm glad you had him.
He was a really good guy, Alex.
I gotta run. There's some stuff I need to do.
Okay.
I don't want to push Riley, but I need to know more about Mac. How do I get her to open up?
Thanks for spending time with me.
Thanks for letting me.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to talk. Oh, fuck. And he doesn't want to talk either.
Guess they didn't feel like painting the mine. Maybe Riley knows something I can use against Mac.
Thanks for spending time with me.
I didn't ask the right questions. She's not talking. Where is the flower shop? The bridge. Wait. I don't feel like he's gonna tell me anything. I didn't get any information.
We're done here.
Fuck. Oh well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I did not ask the right questions. Neither party is willing to open up and speak, so I'm just gonna call it here for now.